So guys, it's STS here. Sorry for the echo. I'm in this vacant, blank, old bedroom of mine, aka slash my sister's room before she moved. We're here for another simple review. It's been a while since I made simple review, watching movies, and I've watched some movies like John Wick Chapter 2. What else have I watched? Fuck, what else have I watched? I watched Passengers and stuff. I watched movies, but I haven't really reviewed anything. I haven't been really doing much. My depression was making me do shit, but we're back here. I'm trying to do the best I can. But the movie we just got to see, I just had to watch, was McQ, McQ, starring John Wayne. This film, I wanted to see this film. John Wayne, a bunch of westerns, the Western star, but he made some action. He made some action movies as well. And I seen that he made this one, McQ, or whatever, MCQ, or McQ, and he did Brannigan, which in my opinion, Brannigan beat this movie by far now. And the thing is, though, I like this film. This film's great. I got to see it, and it might be a crappy review in a way because it is one of these films, from my opinion, that because I was also on my phone too, but I mean, it was kind of boring in a way. Some parts. I do like John Wayne's portrayal as McQ and this shit, but it's just some of the stuff I just don't understand, and it's too much fucking backstabbing police bullshit drama. Here's the, let's read the synopsis from the back. The cop, no one could stop, even the cops. Two slain officers lie in a pool. Basically, that's how it is. Some guy he starts killing officers, and then he gets killed by his own self. And he's basically, well, hell, I don't know how to even explain this. But it's just, he kills these officers, and then he gives this guy like drugs or anything, like he's dirty, because he did drop a bag, and he gets killed. And that's how it all starts. And you had McQ, who's played by John Wayne, which is great, you know. I love John Wayne to death. Awesome stuff here. It's just weird. And, he wanted to be cast as Dirty Harry, I think. There was, but he was older at the time, you know. Clint Eastwood, that trick. But I enjoy, it's just, he goes and wants to get in this case and wants to find it. And everybody is such a dirty cop or the mayor or whatnot. The Santiago, he's part of it. Santiago. And it's, this is a mixed review, but I'm talking about it, you know. He just goes after him. And then they pull him off the case because he gets in too deep or whatnot. But he said he's John Wayne. He just said fuck off, and he goes on his own. He starts to become own detective or whatnot, and then he goes after him. The action scenes were alright. Nothing really to it. I mean, it was okay. I enjoyed this film a lot, but there was really nothing. It was just. I can say I enjoyed this film a lot. It was okay. It's an okay film. I don't get a full rant on it. It was somewhat good and pleasant. I like the action scenes. When there was action scenes, Brannigan, I think, had a lot more. I just like that. I just like that film better than this. Which I thought I would enjoy this film a lot more, but I really didn't. But he ends up fucking the chick the guy who died, Stan. He ends up fooling around, hanging out his. And it's one of the most weirdest things about this thing. There's a scene where he's talking to Lois, who's the guy who died, first officer. He was a dirty cop, Stan. Is that there's this time that she has a thing for John McQ, and they just say there's this weird cheesy line of, I like to be your brother. You to be my brother, and I could be your sister. Let's go away for a year. That was the most weirdest comment ever. And then later in the film, she's like, I don't want you as my brother. I like you, you like me, and all this other stuff. Then you find out later in the film she was in on it anyway. And then there's other scenes of John going with this what was her name? I forgot her name, Lydia, or I don't know what her name was, but she was like some hoe, and like it made like an instance that she's like a informant, like tells stuff about people if they're getting dirty or not. But he's like, I won't tell. Like she just wants sex. She wants sex, and she'll give you your answers and shit. She's like a lonely woman. She gets cut down too. I mean, and Clu Gulager's in this too. Clu Gulager. He's the guy who plays the dad in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, which I have never seen fully, which I did a simple review with my friend Zach. And this is directed by John Sturges, who directed Magnificent Seven and A Great Escape. See, I told you, this review for me sucks. I mean, the only real good scenes is basically at the very end. And it's just the shootout going towards the beach and everything, and then you think these cops are on your side and know they could shoot you and kill you. And then they have the thing of his boss and his captain or whatever. They end up thinking that he's the one that has the coke because Stan put it in there. But I don't know. I mean, it was okay. But altogether, Brannigan's better in this film. That's my opinion. And this review did kind of suck. I did kind of go in here and in out. I'm sorry, but I mean, I like the film, but to review it in some kind of way, I can't do it all the fuck. I don't know. I didn't really watch the film with my 100% vision. Okay. I just want to put this had my thoughts and pieces about it. I mean, if you're a John Wayne fan, yes, I mean, get this. It's one of both of his action films. I mean, it's just something. I don't know. I did like his portrayal as McQ. It delivered, but I mean, it was just kind of slow building kind of film in a way. It wasn't really fast paced or anything, right? But I do like this little Uzi thing or whatever the fuck it's called. He uses that. He gets it in the middle of the film, but doesn't use it till the end of the film. So, but it was all right. Do I recommend this film? Absolutely, for any John Wayne fan, or if you've never seen any of the action films, check this out. And check out Brannigan. Was this rewatchable? No. I'm not gonna rewatch this film. No. It was a good film once for all, but it's not rewatchable for me. Now Brannigan, I can rewatch that. But I'm STS. Thank you again for watching this video, this simple review. I know that wasn't really a good review, but I'm kind of getting back into things, getting back in the loop of these reviews. So here I am. I'm coming back later. STS.